So if you've seen our house, you know that we really love our outside. We've got all this going. In fact, I just spent the last 20 minutes pulling weeds. The back of my legs seriously hurt. But unfortunately, we have this tree here, and it's been dead since we bought the house. And I think it's time to finally take it down. My uncle-in-law is coming, my father-in-law is coming, and we're going to chop this tree down. So let's get to it. Cleaned up. After that, got a little bit of a sunburn, and that is all that's left of the tree. Got some debris here, but most everything else is out back. What we're taking to the refuge pile. County has one of those, so get that finished up, and I think that project is over. I am so sore. So many wagons full taken out back to where our firewood is. I'm tired. Beginning of this episode, you got to see my youngest son playing at the park, and then we were at my mother and father's house because we were hanging out with them. My oldest son actually got to spend some time at their house. He spent the weekend, so we spent some time with our youngest son playing, hanging out, having a lot of fun. It was a great quiet weekend for us. The reason he spent that time with my parents was because he's actually going into kindergarten. In fact, as of tomorrow of recording this, he will be doing his kindergarten intake, orientation, parent stuff. And then he's going to be a kindergartner. He's going to be actually in the school system regularly going. It's going to be the afternoon. We won't show any of the video of where he's at. It's just security and all that stuff, but we're trying to spend as much time with him as possible, which is why we went and pulled some weeds together. As you guys got to see, we cut down a tree, and after that we picked up a bunch of sticks, and he was just such a huge help with all of that. It's a lot of fun being able to just kind of teach him these new things, especially as he's getting older, becoming a young adult, but a young adult nonetheless. And just kind of seeing him grow up. He's 5 going on 18. And just trying to invest in his life, so it's been a lot of fun. So I just finished on the vlog talking about Grant going to kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
Talked a little bit about my thoughts. What are your thoughts about Grant going to kindergarten?
Well, I think we're going to get asked a lot about how we look so young and have a kindergartner.
Wait.
So that that'll be
so
irritating. Yeah, why we look so young and have a kindergartner. Mostly me.
Are you at that stage? A lot of people talk about how they feel like super sad and super, my little boy is all grown up. Are you at that point? Because I don't feel like I am.
No.
I mean, I was talking about how.
I mean, like other people, or do I feel that way?
Do you feel like that? Like that? I can't believe I'm letting
Not
him go.
today.
Not today. No. Maybe when it happens.
Maybe. I guess.
I know I was telling them about spending time with Grant outside. Like, I wanted to go pull weeds with him just because I got to spend time with him. Like, he's going to be going to school, which means that's a huge time commitment for him. All that stuff. And I think this is probably the start. I mean, child development, this is the start where he gets influenced by other people than just us. And so he's going to be interacting with friends and classmates and all that stuff. But I don't get that lost sense right now. But maybe that'll come with time.
No, I think it probably helps that he went to preschool too, because his
For
preschool is actually longer day than what kindergarten is.
Okay. Yeah, so he's only going to do half a day, or the school doesn't require that. So first grade will be maybe a little bit different too.
Maybe, yeah.
But I also feel like this is the start of something permanent, whereas before it was just kind of like, I didn't go to preschool, you did, but it wasn't necessarily, it's weird to say it like this, but it wasn't necessarily school in the sense of K through 12. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I mean, now it's performances towards grades and graduation and national exams and all that stuff. So it gets real. But maybe it hasn't been real for us yet. Or maybe we're not sappy people. Maybe. We'll see. So he'll start school next week. And we'll officially be parents of a kiddo in school. And one of us looks really young and the other one just has bangs that go off to the side.